My new backdrop. My husband, well, he still compares this backdrop to the sparkly one, but I mean, I love this. It's refreshing. It is new. I'm wearing white to match. But yeah, welcome back to my channel. Bonsoir to all, or bonjour, or whenever I upload this. So I am here today with my first ever story time, and I am very excited to talk about what I'm about to start talking about now. So today I would actually give a brief story time on my experience with skin bleaching. What? Okay, so I know you guys may be surprised and all that. Of course, who would expect, or who would have ever thought that I would have ever used any hydroquinone product on my skin? But I did a couple of years ago, a long time ago, and I had just wanted to talk about what led up to that and hopefully help somebody out there, because you know, skin bleaching, honestly, it seems to, I don't know, it keeps getting more and more popular, and sadly it is more accepted in today's society. You know, we're in a society that tells us that, okay, just do whatever makes you feel good, do whatever makes you feel confident, even if it means harming who you truly are in the process. So I had just wanted to touch on that, and let's get started. So a couple of years ago, when I was in Sierra Leone, West Africa, my homeland, you know, I was just in a society that was saturated with outer beauty, but not just any kind of beauty. It was the light-skinned type of beauty. You know, being dark-skinned was not celebrated much, I would say. You know, you would always hear the quote, "Black is beautiful," but honestly, I just think people just said that because it sounded poetic. But any corner you would go to, any store, just walking by the streets, shoved in your face were bleaching cream. Okay, so for me, how mine actually started, it was not just okay, I want to get light skinned. No, it did not start off as that. It actually started as me wanting to have a more clear skin, actually. And you know, of course, being young and having all cuts and bruises here and there, of course, some of the scars left dark spots on my skin, and I wanted to get rid of that. So I just thought, okay, well, this cream is going to help clear all these spots, and you know, I would look better. My skin would look flawless. So my goal was not to become white or light. However, seeing the color changing my skin did not stop me either. Like I said, in my mind, buying this cream was okay to maybe just give me clear skin, beautiful skin and all that. But when it started lightening me up, I just did not stop. So I was not so much concerned with my face. I just used to look at my legs and just be like, okay, my thighs, oh yeah, they look spotless, they look seamless, they look smooth. I love this. I'm gonna keep using it. And then of course the comments and opinions started forming from other people telling me, "Jeanette, aren't you getting a little too light? What are you using? Oh, Jeanette, look at your knuckles. Jeanette, why is your face double colored?" And you know, time came, my mom was like, "What are you doing?" And mind you, of course, my mom did not know I was going out there buying all this product. She did not support it. She has never used any form of lightening cream before. So she embraced her skin type, her skin color, everything. So, and she was all for promoting healthy skin, actually. Because of my mom, like at a young stage, I had and learned skincare routines, like using avocado on your face, using facial masks, closing your eye and putting cucumber over it, and you know, all of this stuff. So my mom was actually into the healthier aspect of skin and not so much the lightening aspect of skin. So I remember one day she was like, what are you using? Because of course I will go buy the lotion undercover and, you know, sneak it in the house and use it. And she was like, I remember this, well, now it's funny, but back then she said, Jeanette, why is your face looking like a camouflage? And I remember the day she said it, then I looked at my face and one part was light and the other was dark. I mean, I just never got to see how, I don't know, unappealing I looked until she just opened my eyes. And well, before that time, I remember I was using this very, very popular bleaching cream that came out. It was called Keratone. And honestly, most of the testimonies from people were, okay, it just made their skin look good, it wasn't harsh, it could not lighten you up and things like that. So of course I just dived all in, got me some Keratone, and next thing I know, it's making me light. And of course I remember I started using the product due in Harmattan in Sierra Leone. For my American folks, Harmattan is a season, but it's basically our fall / winter in Africa. The wind is a little cooler, there's less sunlight and things like that. So I remember it was during Harmattan and I was going to school, and I was using it and I started getting light. Honestly, it did not make me super light. I liked what it, you know, how it made my skin look, but at the end of the day, ladies, I mean, I feel like we can tell ourselves all the lies in the world to keep using a product that is making us a different shade. So I just used to tell myself all the time that, okay, I just like how it looked on my skin, but that was not the fact. So I started getting light, and I remember I had a neighbor who, she just was a professional bleacher. I would not lie. She just looked all kinds of reds. I think she had bleached until there was nothing more or nothing else to bleach. And she was the one who looked at me one day. I was like, Jeanette, whatever you're using, Jeanette, you need to stop this. Whatever you're using is making you light. Don't do that. I was like, oh wow. Well, honestly, if someone who bleaches is telling me that I'm looking too light, I'm probably looking too light. So I stopped that. Yeah, and then of course the experience with my mom telling me about bleaching, well, warning me that my face was becoming discolored. And I believe I had 2 more experiences within or after those periods, and I stopped because honestly I just learned that it was not worth it. Having to use this lotion, just having this burning and tingling sensation in my fingers, my face, my body. I mean, I could just tell that these things were harsh, but at the time I was not aware of hydroquinone. Let me pull that up and just state exactly what it is. Hydroquinone. Okay, so this whole hydroquinone is a chemical formula, and it is a white granular solid. So let me just, this is hydroquinone. It is a solid that is mashed up. Excuse that. So that is hydroquinone. It is mashed up and put into our lotions. This chemical is seeping through your skin and just peeling you. It peels you, literally. So, and of course, when you would see all the advertisements and people's testimonies of how it cleared up their skin was looking flawless and all that, I finally realized that, okay, hydroquinone, this is something. And honestly, after learning the term or that name, every lotion I got after that, I had to look to make sure it did not have the hydroquinone, because honestly some of these things will tell you, see, bio oil, of course you can use bio oil to clear up certain body blemishes and bodily blemishes and things like that, but it has no hydroquinone, so it is not going to make you any lighter. So a lot of other lotions promised that it was going to make you look good and whatnot, make you have a healthier skin, but they had hydroquinone in there. So all they really just wanted to do was kill pigmentation, just make you discolored. Like, you think, okay, yeah, you're getting light, you are, but you're damaging your body at that stage. I have seen people bleach so much, their skin is so light that, I mean, a simple cut takes weeks. A simple cut will take weeks to heal. I mean, and the sad thing is, I saw all of this. I knew of the complications of bleaching. I saw it in other women. I saw how discolored and ugly they look. And I feel like the reason I kept bleaching despite seeing all of that was because I kept telling myself, oh, I would never go, be like them. I would never go that far. But if something is making you even half a shade lighter than who you are, it's still extreme, because really you're not seeing the internal damage that you're doing to yourself. So it's not a matter of you looking as bad as they are now. The people who have bleached, you know, you can see their knuckles, and I mean, they just look so discolored. You see their veins and everything. Don't lie to yourself, sis. Don't say, okay, I'm just gonna get 2 shades lighter and I will never get like them. Okay, you've become 1 shade lighter. Why do you think you're now 2 shades lighter? What makes you think you would now want to be 3 shades lighter? So this is serious, because, and then the other thing too, I basically had bleaching role models. There were all these girls you used to see, and honestly, their skin just looks so flawless. It just looks so bronzed and brown and glowy, and then you see it and you're like, oh, I want that. You know, I want to be able to wear whatever clothes I can. Well, a bikini. I want to be able to wear things and look that good. I want to be able to wear things and not feel like, okay, this my thighs are dark, behind my thighs are dark, you know, all these things. So the pressure was real. So then you would see these girls looking all bronzed out and glowy and beautiful, and you ask them what they're using and they will point you to these bleaching creams. So in your head you're thinking, oh, I'm not actually bleaching, I'm just polishing up my body. But hey, in reality, you're becoming 2 shades lighter, you are bleaching. And I mean, I bleached. I actually did. Of course I'll never do it again. Doesn't even cross my mind. But I just thought to put the awareness out there, because ladies, I know it's like a song, okay? The black is beautiful, the this is that. I mean, you're causing so much damage. Forget about the looks, forget about the flawless results and all that. You're actually damaging yourself, okay? I would actually do another video talking about the anatomy of bleaching. I want to start up this series called Skinticization, which is skin and sensitization mashed up together. Skinticization, where I'll just be sensitizing you guys on skin, what I learned in my anatomy class. I did not just get any information from Google. I actually learned this from a doctor. So the explanations will be credible. So yeah, so I definitely want to go into this, you know, more deeply. So, but I'd have to do a whole nother video for that. And I just wanted to use this time to just talk to ladies. Let me tell you, y'all have to, let us just learn to embrace the beauty that God gave to us. Let us learn to embrace how God made us. Height, color, what else? Hair length, nose shape, figure. You have to work. God gave this to you. Embrace it. Let me tell you something. If God thought you would have been better off lighter, He would have made you light. He would have. God does not make mistakes. It is not up to us to look at ourselves and look at our nose and look at our eyes and our eye color and our skin, of course, and our height and figure, and just think, wow, God created me so wrong. He created me so wrong. I am short. I'm too tall. I'm too light. I'm too dark. I'm not dark enough. I'm not light enough. My eye colors are too dark. They need to sparkle. I don't have blue eyes. I don't have green eyes. My nose is round. It's ugly. It's not pointed. And of course, with money and every other alternative out there, we just start to botch ourselves up. I would tell you now, if I were to give my child a toy, and instead of saying thanks, the first thing my child starts doing is twisting the arm of the toy, painting the toy, tearing up the toy, and just telling me, oh mom, I don't like the way it looks. It looks this way, it looks that way. Could you change the color? Could you do this? I would not know what to do with myself, because really it is that simple. It is a toy. It is not meant to last forever. Just play with it, work with what you got, and appreciate it. God wants us to do the same. We're so busy investing thousands of dollars, money on beauty products, skin products, all of this stuff, surgeries, that is just making us so different from the way God created us. Don't we know that this body is not meant to last forever? It's not. It's not. So why are we investing all of these things that God has blessed us with? We're using God's blessing against Him. We're using the money from the job He provided for us to go have this and that surgery that is not needed, just to fit society's standard of beauty. Alright, I could not have stressed my points enough, but ladies, please love yourselves, embrace yourselves. You know, God created you. You're not a mistake. Your black is beautiful. You know, don't ever, ever, ever let anybody make you look down on yourself. And do not look down on yourself, and do not compare yourself to other people, because hey, if they're light, okay, thank God for that. If they're dark, thank God for that. And if you are you, thank God for that. Yeah, on a more serious note, please ladies, God has put us on this earth for a more serious, important, and better purpose than to pursue outer beauty. He's put us on this earth to make a difference. He has put us on this earth to reach people, to change lives, to touch lives. And He doesn't so much care about how you look. He created you. This body is going to pass away. So are you going to invest the rest of your life working in purpose and walking in destiny, or are you going to live the rest of your life, you know, consumed with your looks and all that? Well, that's something to think on. So love yourself. Do not bleach. Don't bleach. Don't do it. Don't try to give that excuse, oh, I'm dark in this spot, and then you go use hydroquinone. Listen, there are much better options out there for you, my sister, and my brother, honestly, because men do bleach too. So there are better options out there. Find the healthier way to get a glowing skin, and don't try to resort to bleaching, because, I mean, don't do it. Don't do that to your skin. Love you. Love you. Love yourself. God bless. Bye, guys. Hey, also, I just wanted to add this quick disclaimer. Honestly, bleaching is just taking over the globe. I'm hearing Black China is going to Nigeria, or it's already in Nigeria and selling bleaching cream. Listen, all these companies out here are just feeding off our vulnerabilities and insecurities and making millions off of us. So we just have to, if we just appreciate ourselves at the end of the day, nobody will just come in, sell all these products, and take our money. We have to be confident in ourselves. Bleaching is fast becoming an epidemic. It has been. People are undergoing surgeries. They're taking pills to get lighter. What are we doing? Africans, African American, Asians, all. God is not happy with this. So I just hope you guys would share this, spread the awareness, because sickness such as cancer, a lot of diseases, infections are, when you bleach your skin, you are so vulnerable to getting or catching any of these diseases and all these things. You are more sensitive to the sun. It increases your risk for cancer. Can we see all of the disadvantages of bleaching and just stop? So please stop the bleaching, okay? God bless you, and God loves you.